Well, Ohio State University announced yesterday it would be requiring all students, faculty, and staff to get vaccinated. But what about private universities in Ohio who have already made that policy and put it in place? New tonight at 11, 10 TV's Olivia Eugenio checked in with Ohio Wesleyan to see how it's going.
Demetria Shockey is a senior at Ohio Wesleyan University.
We all want to be in class.
He's fully behind the university's decision to mandate the vaccine.
I'm really happy because it makes me feel safer and more comfortable to be on campus, and I feel like it's setting a good example.
Demetri is part of the 98% of students who are at least partially vaccinated.
Ohio Wesleyan houses about 90% of our students here on campus in residence halls and small living quarters. The best way to protect them is to make sure that everyone who lives in that space is vaccinated.
The university made an announcement about the vaccine mandate back in March, asking for students to submit proof last month.
We gave them about 3 weeks notice. And of course, anyone who needed an extension got one.
Some students were granted an exemption. The university disenrolled 5 to 10 students who they didn't hear from, and as many as 50 students decided to transfer or defer a semester.
Faculty and staff are also required to be vaccinated. Their numbers are still very high, but not as high as that of the students. 94% of faculty and staff are either partially or fully vaccinated. 3% have requested an exemption, and the other 3% the university just hasn't heard from.
I don't anticipate that we would sort of terminate the relationship with an employee. There may be some accommodations or some plans that are put in place.
Students who were not yet fully vaccinated or exempt were tested when they arrived to campus. Out of the 142 tests administered, 5 came back positive. Olivia Eugenio, 10 TV News.
Now, as for the university's mask policy, everyone was required to wear a mask inside. The university says they're hoping that's temporary since their vaccination rate is so high. Now, we also reached out to Denison University, where they also have a vaccine mandate in place. The university president saying, quote, virtually all students and faculty have been vaccinated. More than 92% of staff have been vaccinated, and that rate is climbing.